After 5 years of adventuring, our campaign had begun to stall. We were level 16, powerful enough to reshape worlds, yet we felt aimless drifting through a story that seemed to have no clear path to the end. We knew our villains were twins seeking political power, but their lair remained a mystery, and we felt more like we were being railroaded than following a quest. During what we thought would be our final dinner together, my cleric cast one last desperate scry. For once the spell worked. I saw a study, a couch, and one of our enemies resting within. We hatched a plan immediately. Using that visual as an anchor, we would jump between planes to bypass their defenses and land directly in that room. Our monk sketched the details from my memory, and the DM set the stakes. To land exactly where we wanted, we needed to roll a 4% or lower on a 100-sided die. It was a true Hail Mary. Two of us rolled the dice together, and they settled on a 2. The table erupted in celebration. We had done the impossible. We vanished from our feast and reappeared in the study, catching the villain completely off guard. They looked at us, muttered a dismissive comment, and walked out the door. The session ended on that perfect cliffhanger. We felt invincible, ready to finally end the threat that had loomed over us for half a decade, but when we returned for the next session, the atmosphere shifted. The DM told us the door was locked and the room was transforming. Our brilliant tactical strike wasn't a victory, it was a trap. We were pulled into a pocket dimension, stripped of our momentum, and forced into a series of brutal, unexplained battles. One by one, my friends fell. As the last man standing, my cleric was paralyzed, needing a miracle roll just to survive. It never came. We watched 5 years of history end in a silent, hollow total party kill. When the DM offered to let us continue from the afterlife, we politely declined. The spark was gone. It is a strange feeling to look back at such a long journey and realize it ended not with a grand conclusion, but with a sense of being robbed. Sometimes the hardest part of a story isn't the struggle, but realizing the finish line was never actually there.